Hi and welcome to Lizard Studios. Today we are going to be finishing our bamboo lesson by learning how to draw some little birds in a very special way that I have come up with, okay? So I'm going to teach you how to do that. Let's look at today's materials and start working. So the materials that you are going to need today are the ones that we used basically last week, okay? A thick brush, and then thinner brushes, whatever brushes you have at school, okay? You just put them in a cup and you'll be using all of them, all right? You need your watercolors because we're gonna be using them again, and you're gonna need the painting that you did last time, the watercolor that you did last time, because we're gonna be putting the birds on these little branches that we left to put the birds on, okay? So before we do that, before we put the birds here, I am going to show you how to do a little technique to help you in painting birds, okay? Now remember, Oriental style is simple, okay? It doesn't have that much detail, but it's basically the form of the line, the one that gives you the idea that you're looking at a bird or that you're looking at a tree, okay? So it's not perfection and lots of details. It's actually a line that insinuates that something is going on and that there's that animal right there on the paper. Okay, so let's begin. I'm gonna put this one aside and I'm gonna practice. You take another piece of paper to practice with, and then you're gonna be drawing on this paper. You're gonna be painting on this paper. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one aside. Now look at this one. This is one that I have already made. Okay, so I have made some little birds here because I wanted to show you how I did them before, and now I'm going to teach you how to do this, okay? So I'm going to put this one over here. These are some other birds that I did also with the three-step technique, okay? So let me show you how to do that. I'm going to take a medium-sized brush, more or less like this, okay? And I am going to make red and orange birds. You could try another color if you want, okay? But I'm going to make them orange and red just to show you. And I'm going to make the head, the back, and the tail red. You could use another color if you want. So the only thing that I'm going to ask you is to use lots of water with the paint. It's very important, okay? And make that paint really, really wet. I am going to just quickly make some little lines here and here, so I could draw my little birds on them and you could see that. Okay, so I'm just going to put some little lines here to show you how to draw the birds, okay? Watch and let's learn, okay? Now my birds are looking in different directions. This one is sitting just like this, so I'm going to make one just like this one right now, okay? The first thing that I'm going to do is make a little head at the top and make two wings, one on one side and the other one on the other side. So it's 1, 2, 3, okay? The next thing that I'm going to do is take orange paint, alright? And with the orange paint, I'm going to take lots of it and also do the 1, 2, 3 technique, okay? 1, 2, 3. And then the tail, 1, 2, 3. You can make the tail shorter or longer, okay? However you decide, alright? So I have my little bird here. And now I'm going to take the very thin brush. I'm going to take some brown, okay, and I'm going to make a little eye, and I'm just going to make a little beak, okay? If I want to make the beak open, then I draw another line like I did here, but if you want to make it close, you just leave it like that, or if you want to make it a little bit thicker, you just make it a little bit thicker, just like that. And you go ahead and make some little feet, just like that, okay? Now, I am not on this branch, but it's okay. I was just trying to show you how to do this. So, now I'm gonna try to make it on the branch, okay? So let's try another one. Okay? Let's try another one. So, red again, okay? The technique is the same, okay? We're gonna make this one right now. 1, okay, make it thick, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, and this is the head of the bird. Alright, and you're gonna take orange And you're gonna make the belly, 1, and then 2 and 3. All right? You're gonna take the thin brush again, okay? And you're going to make the eye, the beak, and you're gonna make like a little line right there just to just give it a sense of the bottom of the head, and then 1, 2, 3, and then at the tail, 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna make the feet hold on to the branch, okay? Let's see, 1, 2, and 1 and 2, and it's right on the branch, and it's like talking to the other bird over there, okay? Now we are going to do one looking the other way. It's basically the same thing, guys. What you do is take red. Well, I'm gonna make it another color this time, okay? So let's try another color. So I am going to take some purple, okay? This time, get lots of water on that purple. Maybe dry it just a tiny bit. I don't want too much. And I'm gonna try to make this one. So again, 3, okay? Rule of 3. Head, 1, 2, and now the tail, 1, okay? Very good. And now I'm gonna try some blue. I'm gonna make a blue, violet, purple bird, okay? So I'm gonna take some light blue, and again, the rule of 3. So in the belly right here, I'm just gonna make it fat, and then 1, 2, okay? So we do like 3 spaces, all right? And now I'm gonna take the thin brush again with the brown. You could use black, but you could use a dark color, okay? And I'm gonna make the beak again. I'm gonna make a longer beak on this one, okay? It's eye right here, and a little head, a little line that resembles the head. And I'm gonna go ahead and make some 3 lines back here. Some lines there, and 2 lines, well actually like 2 feet right here. They're holding on to the little branch, okay? So there we go. We are making birds. You could try them out. You could try it out on your paper and see how they come out, okay? And the one that you like the best, you're gonna go ahead and put them on your final work. So now I'm gonna do the final work, all right? So just watch me as I do it. Okay guys, look, I just did something I didn't like. So if you do something you don't like, don't panic. Take a little piece of paper, put it right on top. It will suck up the color, okay? And then you just go back and try to erase it a little bit, and then you could add another color, okay? You could always take it out with water. So if you take your paintbrush full of water and you go like this, it will kind of like start erasing, okay? And then you dry it again, and then you could add more color on top of it. So look, I just put more water, I'm taking off the water, and now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and make a dark eye, because I thought I would like the red eye, but I didn't. So don't panic, it's all good, okay? I'm gonna do the beak a little bit darker down here. Okay. Alright, so now I have 3 little birds here, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? So let's go over what we have done today, okay? First, we took our bamboo painting. We looked at it, we saw where we could put the birds. We did the birds with the rule of 3s, because if you do the rule of 3, you will always get the 3 parts of the bird: head, body, and tail. So we did the rule of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we finished the birds. After we practiced making birds, which we get the hang of it, then we went to a bamboo and you started drawing, you painting your birds here. You could always make mistakes, but you could always fix them. So don't worry, don't panic. We are learning, and I know that your piece of work came out beautiful, okay? Because everyone has their own style, and when we look at all of them, we see how we are, okay? So take your picture, frame it if you like. If not, put it away in your portfolio. Maybe you could save it for an art show, or maybe you could give it to somebody as a present. Like in the Orient, the artist, they sign with a seal in red. Maybe take a red pencil and write your name very, 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 very tiny. I'm gonna take a normal pencil and I'm gonna sign my name right here, okay? This 19. And I'm gonna make a little square right around it so it looks like a little seal, okay? Well, have a good week, have a nice day, and be good. I'll see you next week for more. Bye-bye.